Aha! Ciao, nice people! Okay, so, my computer date didn't update correctly, I don't know why, so I thought I was like 30 minutes before in time. So I did some sort of time travel. I don't think though I want to repeat the experience or something like that. Okay, so we should continue on making our game for the Game Maker Toolkit Game Jam. We have 24 hours left, or I would say 22 and a half. So tomorrow we are gonna stream 5 hours before usual. I don't know what to do on stream though, because now there's I hopefully finish every programming here on stream. Out of stream, mainly tomorrow, I will work on the story and planning the codes and everything. For now though, we have this. Okay. Also, we should have some music. Okay. And we are on to some development. So out of stream I did a bunch of starting things. I had a character which is a fairy. Fortuna Street would be happy, but unfortunately I will scrap her and I will instead have a mysterious character. I'm sorry, Fortuna Street, you were this close on having a fairy here. This close. You get inside and you get the sword. This is some sort of tutorial where the hooded figure explains you a bunch of things and stuff. Okay. I should also put a battle tutorial inside if we have time, only if we have time. What do we do today? First, I have a list here. I would say first to make a title screen, and then we can see whatever else we have. Let me think. Okay. The title screen, I already have an idea for that. Should be pretty simple. I don't remember which map is the right one. Maybe inside. Yeah, we should rename it just to have it easy to read. Okay. So the title screen. How do I want to do the title screen? I think I just want to do a very wide map. Maybe multiple rows, where there is a slow scroll, and the best part, you need to select new game. That has to be cool. Okay, so this works differently though. We may need to work on it a little, because this will have only 2 sentences. So we might... Let's see, we don't need the close, we need the go though. I will still copy all of this. Why the button 10 is not set up? Huh, weird. Weird, you should be able to press the button 10, but there is nothing that allows it to do anything. Ah yeah, because it needs to be highlighted later. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so the idea is this. Autorun, and does spawn some words. This time I would say only 2 lines. Let's see if it works. So, words 1. How did it work? I forgot. Okay, like this. We have new game, resume game, open options, and we have words 2, which are game. So resume game works. Options. We may need a third option for this to make it a little more fancy. So like we can do start new game, So we have three columns, but then we need resume, oh, load save file, or load saved game. Better. Let's store them here. Start new game. Load save game. Open options menu. The only thing that match though is game. That's a little weird. We can do launch option menu. So those two match. Okay. We can even do launch saves menu. Load saved game. Load saved menu. Even load saved menu could launch the menu, so we might have more options. Launch. Launch saved game also can work. We have a lot of options. We might want to add an extra option here and here, but I don't know what to do. What else do we do? New saved option, the middle row should be full. Launch. Delete maybe? Reset? Huh. I don't think we need a reset though. What else do we need? Leave game, close. Close option game, not really. Maybe I'm overthinking, but would be cool to have an extra thing here, like close game, but together with launch and load. Close, no. Launch, load, instead of saved maybe. Load existing game. Here, load existing game, so we can have a close existing game. So we have 3 options for the first row and 3 for the second row. And nothing for the... it's only 2 for the third one, but I don't know what else we can do. Close existing game, launch option menu, load option menu even. Load existing game. Something for the last one. So, launch, new, well, we don't have anything else. Launch existing game. I think it's fine for now. Launch existing game will still open the load menu. Do something instead of game and menu. What else do we have? We also have the close. Launch existing game page. No. Existing Discord. Discord maybe if we want to be a little fancy, but I don't think this is the best way to recruit people for my Discord. Maybe for the developer one, but that's still no. I think it's enough like this. Launch, load, close. We also want a close game, why not? New, existing, options. Ensure we have words 3. game. Menu. And I don't know the last one. For now it's like this. We don't need the picture to close. And after it starts, it only runs one. I don't want to delete it though. Because after we select something... No, this will never disappear unless we start a new game. So it's fine. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, I need to set that we are starting on this map specifically. As a placeholder, some ground here, sure. And everything black. A random table. It should be the exterior, this thing, but... Just some decoration to say we are in the main map. Also, we need a name! We need to name the game. Also, this needs to be a little wider. And below. Also, I cannot select it? Huh, why? Oh yeah, I shouldn't be able to open the... Maybe because I forgot to set up? Yeah, that's what it is. I need to call the event 90 before everything. I still cannot select. This sounds like a scam. What's the issue here? Why doesn't it work? The switch 9 is open. Ah yeah, because this one does the raise event before. Huh. We can just copy this thing. And initialize manually here. Still doesn't work? Okay, what's the issue now? I don't get it. It should load as normal. Maybe I'm forgetting a step here. Open select. I think I might. Yeah, inside the text selection. Maybe. We set up everything and it should appear here. Maybe here. And this one should be off here. So we don't even need it. Oh, it's lagging. Okay, oof, no crash. One time it crashed and it was all it was needed. Okay, that was the issue. Launch existing menu. Or load existing menu. Existing game. Close existing game. Load option menu. I think it was launch option menu. Okay, though we may want extra parameters. We can do this though. Where is the code? Here. We can add extra parameters just to load correctly. Draw second column isn't needed. So we should say false, and we want extra parameters, which is why it's lagging. Starting starting y offset and row y offset. Even if I don't think we need to change the distance from the rows for now. So the starting offset is this one. By default it's -10. We can even define it here and delete this thing. So I can define a different value here if I want to make it start way below. Let's see. Nothing changed. But nobody came. What's the issue? I set a number. Starting Y. Which is relevant. It happens. Oh no, I messed up. I should send the value here. Okay. I don't think it's the best way to send a parameter through two functions, but it works. Why do you move up now? Okay, maybe starting Y should be global. Okay. So instead, let's see. We can make starting Y is base starting Y. So we have it. Okay, now we set the value and shouldn't be updated unless we define a new window. Okay, it's fine. Look at this. I still need the different graphics for this. Okay, so, but we just need to place the name above, have the window scroll. We can even make an invisible character. We can do this. And delete. And we also need a way to have a scroll. We can just have this actually. We move the player with true, still transparent, slow speed, and move right, kind and definitely. We don't wait. We can actually do. We can separate the movement and the transparency. So this one can loop indefinitely until we wait enough, let's say 10 seconds. After those, I kinda want to fade out the screen, but I don't want to mess up anything. So we should instead have a blank picture, which I'm pretty sure I have plenty of them in my games. Here, black image. $32 kilobytes, it's nothing. Should be in the lowest level, kinda. And it's perfect. Start with 0. We move the transparency, we can use the move picture this time, sure. We can take 90 frames, and now we should move the character in another position. I would say the trick is just to... first let me extend it a little. Not like this. Okay. And the trick is we have another area below, which is a different scenario. I would say a forest, where we scroll again. So the trick is when the player reaches the right of the screen, when there is the black screen, it moves instantly below. So movement root of the player, super fast. I would say even faster, I don't remember how to do it though. But for now, let's see. Wait for movement. And now, again, we set the player with a slow speed and repeats moving on the left. Hence repeat. And in the meantime here we show the screen again. We don't wait. And at the end, we do the same. And at the end, the player will move up, and it repeats everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can go 21. Okay, And repeats. Reappear this one. Okay, and repeats. Let's see if it works. Ah, the text should appear right. No, I shouldn't be able to open the screen like this. Also, this one is not appearing. Should be a parallel as well. Doesn't matter since it only runs once. It's not running now. What's your issue? Huh. I don't get it. This one should be off. Still. Wait, this one is not running at all. Should we invert put it earlier, whatever it means? Why does this have priority? We can do this instead then. We paste it here. And we have it only after this one runs. It activates after a self switch activates. Let's see. Well, Beam, welcome. The game is going well. I still need to do all the levels and writing the story, but right before the stream I brainstormed a lot about the story and I have something decent to make at least. About the programming of the gameplay, I think I have almost everything, but I suppose we need to do other stuff. But I'm confident we are gonna finish it in time today. Am I too confused? Because the screen disappears after a while. Maybe it moves in a black area, I don't know. Should be after 10 seconds. Now. Maybe it gets stuck somewhere. No, impossible. Let's see. Here. Player moves down with super speed. The screen reappears with instantly almost. I should make that the screen doesn't disappear. Just to see where the hell the player or the character goes. Also, the movement speed could be slower. We don't even need movement speed, we can just scroll the screen. It's not moving at all. Okay, maybe we shouldn't trust the player to control the camera. We should just do this. Scroll map on the right. Leisurely speed. And for how many tiles? I would say 60 tiles. Then shows the picture. Scrolls down. I would say the height of the screen, so 18 tiles. Super fast. After it's over, the screen reappears, and this time it scrolls left. Hence repeat. It moves down, it moves back up, and then the loop to show the map repeats. Okay, this is super slow, but it's the right speed. Let's see. 10 seconds should be passed and should move down while the screen is hidden. 10 seconds are long, huh? Wait, does it even work? I'm pretty sure 10 seconds already passed. This is a good... Maybe maybe it needs to wait the scrolling to finish. I think it needs to wait for the scroll to finish. That's why. So maybe we need to time it, huh? Okay, we can make it less now. I would say only 10. Just to make it test. Ten tiles are still a lot. Now it's done. It's done and okay, the screen should disappear in this moment. So it should be kinda seamless. Let's see. Maybe to time it. Maybe we should time it directly with this. We make it faster for now. Like this. Okay, now you see it stops. Well, just a minor thing, but we can just, after it moves, make it move like 2 extra steps without waiting. So it continues more naturally while the screen fades. Oh, but it means it needs to wait a little more, so maybe we want to do only a single step. Also because it should be slower while it does the animation. That's it. Okay, I think it's reasonable. It's probably a little slower, but in return we can make the transition slower. Okay, that's probably it. We now want to extend the length a lot, reduce the speed, and now we have the animation. Wait for completion. Do an extra step in the same way. And we should be done. I'm not testing the loop for now. For now we should be focused on the title and the game. Huh. Also we should make the player transparent on as the first action ever. Okay. Yeah, it matters. Now it disappeared. Now we can select here the menu. Nothing works for now. Also, we should disable player movement. What the hell is this? The player though is in a loop. Ah, maybe here. Yeah. Okay, now before... Now first we make the options in the menu work. Let's see, when you press execute it reads the first value. And it also works for this. So we need to work here in case of the main menu. Let's keep it open just in case, for reference. At least it's easy. Launch new game. Load existing save. We could add the word save. Also, we should line this up better. For now we have this. Launch new game. Let's see. So. If the sentence starts with launch, or you know what, we should have a way to elaborate this based on the map. Like concede, how do I call it? Execute title screen, where we do everything based on that. we call this one only if we are in the title screen. So the map number 8. Where do we get the map? I would say here. Here. Come on. Here. Map ID. So if map ID is 8, it means we are in the title screen. So we have this weird stuff. Okay, now this one calls the common event of execute title screen. Now we can go with our logistics right here, simply. So text is launch on the parameter 0. If the text is launch, something happens. If the text is load and something else, and if it's close, something else. We have launch, load, and close. Launch depends on the last, on the terms. So can launch? I would say depends on those. Depends entirely on those. If it says new, it's a new game. If it's existing, launches a game. I would also make something funny. I would open a random menu if you say launch existing menu, though should be empty. I didn't mean to close the game. So we need to go scene by scene though, case by case. So here we the second parameter. Could be new. Also, those should be capitalized. Existing and options. So, if it's new, depending on those, we do something else. I would say if it's game, we start a new game. And we start it with, there is no command for starting a new game, of course, but because we are replacing the title screen, but simply we transfer the player in wherever you start here. I would say fade out, do the setup, and fade in. Also, we may want to remove all the setups here, so I would call finalize closing menu. Let's delete the pictures again, okay. So when you do new game, you teleport here. After the screen fades out, you remove all the stuff in the screen. And that's it. But when you say instead of launch new window, it opens the game menu. That's funny. Can you force the open menu? I don't remember if you can force the open menu. Yeah, okay. That's right, I used it in a bunch of games as a parallel process, right? Oh, no, maybe it was only for the save. I don't remember. Would be funnier if we opened a window that's empty. But for now. Okay, we did the first one. Launch existing game and menu. This time, if it's game, it's load. If it's existing window, should be the game window. Before, we should create an empty window, but I think that's some extra effort. I don't know if I want to take. You know what? Instead of game window, we should open the select item window, which looks like a new window. Okay, now we need to check if there is a new game. We used plenty this code in other games. I need to note it down though, because I never remember. I literally have the file here to save all the stuff. So, where is the right thing? Maybe this one. Aha! Is any file exists? I'm saving this. Okay. Thanks, Expo Banter. You did your work. So, start existing game is a way to say load game, I suppose. Let's see. So, if any save file exists, we load. Where is it? Open. Wait. There is no function, right, to open the load menu. I forgot. Then we need to ask Respawn Banter again. Maybe it's in the common events. Continue. Push scene load. That's right. There is not. I gave them from granted, so. Okay. Can I close Respawn Banter? Do we need it later or? Yeah, we need it for the options. Wait. Let me save it right away. Here. I keep it here. I don't think we need it anymore, but I may be wrong. Okay, so launch existing game is a load. Or launch existing menu, you open the game menu. Which I programmed, right? Yes. Also, we should say here okay. Now, launch options game. What does this do? Would be funny to make an option game, but I don't think we have time. For now we do launch new game and window. Game and window. Here. Launch option game and option window. And this is the right one to open the option window. Now, what is the option game? Should we like randomly place a mini game for? Can we do a mini game? How can we even do a mini game in like 3 minutes? I don't think we can. We should. We actually can try something. Let's see. How can we do anything? Would be better to. No, we can even leave this map. We can return here and nothing happened, right? Not really, because it activates a self switch. Huh. Or we can just text. No option game implemented. Or found. Okay, I think that's our solution. Then we have load new game. Where I suppose it means it starts a new game, right? What does it even mean? Entire load new game. I suppose it's just a start a new game. We just do whatever happens there. So if you press load, there is the same thing. New. It's the same, right? New existing options. This was for launch, now we do it for load. We delete everything. Okay. Okay, so load new game. It's like starting a new game. Load new window. It's like opening a new window. So we do the same. Oh, we can wait. Would be cool if we open just a new window, right? I think you can do it pretty simply with RPG Maker. I don't remember how. I must ask her Invalidate again. There is a way to open a new window, but I don't remember which one. Maybe it's another thing. Test map. Something that opens. Well, there's too much stuff here. I don't think I can find it, but I got one that opened like Nyan. Wait. I can do one that opens that opened the Discord actually. I have it. Discord. Here. Game. This one. I can do an empty one maybe. Let's see. Open new window. I can even do launch new window and does the same thing. Okay. And maybe existing window. Where is it? Launch existing window. Launch existing window. We can just open the select item. Okay. Just to avoid showing the menu. So load new game. Load new window. Now load existing game. And here's the load option finally. Here. No, wait, where is the load? So launch existing game. And we have here label load. And here if we do a load existing game, we open label load. Hoping I wrote it capitalized correctly. I didn't. Great. Also, we need to capitalize the text we show in the main menu. Launch. Load. Close. We are putting too much effort in the main title, but I think it's a good impact. So, we have load new game, load new window, load existing game, and load existing window. We can just open the select item. Load existing menu now. Wait. Oh no, I didn't consider the... No, there's only game and window. No, wait, game and menu. Wait, window? There is no window. Menu. Should be menu. Oh, I messed up everything here. Should be menu all this time. Actually though, window is better. Launch new window, launch new menu. I think it's better window than menu because we say close option window. Never mind, window is perfect. We just need to revert the change it here. So, where did we stop? Load existing game, load existing window. Also we have load option game. That's the same. We can link it here. And we say load option game, we say the same thing. Load option window, we have it. Oh wait, this one should be empty. And we should test it. Same. Also we have the options. So load option window here. And now we got on close. Let's see. First we copy everything we have here. And we have close new game, close existing game, close option game. Huh. So close new game. I suppose we can close the game. How was the command to close the game? Did I even use it in my games? An invalidate. Again, it's already open, right? No, it wasn't. So how does it work? See, manager exit, easy. Close new game, close new window, close existing game, close existing window, close option game. No option game found to close. We have literally every option. Option window already closed. Okay, we have every existing option in existence here. So no one can be upset of not having enough interactions. So, launch option game. Huh. Options. Ah, it checks if the sentence is valid. I shouldn't make it check it if it's the option menu. If game map, what was it? Not this one. It's a game map map ID. If it's game map map ID, which is 8, return true. Because every sentence is valid actually here. Only in the title screen. Launch option game. Text is, huh? Maybe I wrote it wrong again. Word is, my bad. Oh no, I need to rename everything now. I can just copy this. Okay. It makes it slightly better. I could have created an alias, but since I'm here, hoping I don't forget anything, because if I forget a single one of those, there may be a crash moment. Not fun. Here. Oh, we got the creepy music. At least I have the full day tomorrow, or half of the full day, so it's not really full, but pretty close. That's a lot of text, actually. Maybe it was better to make an alias, but since I'm here... Come on, I feel like I'm so close. And I will forget to one at least, which will crash something for the player. Okay, I feel like I still forgot one or two, but let's see. What this? There has to be one I forgot. No? Surprisingly, no. Okay, let's see. Launch existing game. No, option game. Oh, I shouldn't delete everything. Only in this scenario, it shouldn't delete the line. So we can do this. First, we get to check if it's the map number 8. And then, if it's not the map number 8, we close the menu. Otherwise, we don't. It still appears. Why does it close? Here, it only closes if we start a new game. So it's a scam. I feel very scammed. If the map is not 8, it will close the menu, and the map is 8. I feel very scammed. Let's see if it runs. No, it's another issue then. Which one? It runs before. So maybe the issue is before. Ah, here probably. Ah, there is the pictures right here. Okay, I see. We just don't make it delete the pictures if the map is not the 8. Okay, load existing game. Do I have a save? Apparently we do. Not anymore. Why is it a loop now? I'm confused all the time. This shouldn't be a loop. Why is it running? Do we need to... maybe we need to deactivate something? Doesn't make sense. Can we do just a break? With that thesis... maybe I get it. Because I returned to a label before, but the label should be put after, because otherwise it loops indefinitely. So we should make a conditional break just for that. Let's see. We'll open options and new game. So we should have... Instead we jump to lab. The problem is we return to this label, then scrolls back and returns back to this label. So it returns here indefinitely. We need to put it after to avoid looping like this. Same with the load. Okay. Should be it. If there are no other labels. Option game. Yeah, there is the option game. This is fine though, because it's... I don't know. Just in case, let's put one other here. Option game. Which is just a text, but I wanted to do it, so... in case I want to do it. Option game. Wait. I didn't even have a label for it. Oh well. Now hopefully everything is fine. Launch new window. Here we have it, a new window. Load existing window. It's fine. Close existing window. Yeah. Oh, launch new game. Works. Launch new window we saw. Launch existing game. Again? Why? Save. There again saves. What's your issue, game? Maybe I should just... let's see. Let's just say it doesn't have a face for now. Launch existing game. Okay. Launch existing window. Launch option window. Here we have it. Launch option game. No existing game found. Load new game. And it's like starting a new game. Load existing game. Again? Are you obsessed? Where is actor 1 now? Maybe you need pre-shield as well. Oh wait, maybe... I need to remove that you start with all the party members. Maybe that's the issue. Delete. Yeah, maybe I want to open that window. So launch new game. Now load existing game. And we open this window. Oh, we have the character, good. Load existing window. Load option game. Load option window. Close new game. I think close will close everything, right? Close new window. Still the same. Close close X option window. And close option game. Okay, everything has a reaction, that's good. Now, I will do the map of stream. We need to care about the name. How should we call the game? That's a good question. Ha. Yoga! So, stop the music, Mike. We need to brainstorm a little. So, game of the name or name of the game. This will be a hard one, but I want to do the brainstorm on stream, since I can do all the rest of stream, but I like to choose the name on stream. So, the keywords are contract. I will do a quick runabout of the story. So, at the start, the protagonist gets guided by a mysterious figure in a tower. He needs to find some loopholes to break inside the door. He takes the sword for the prophecy, I suppose, that also binds him to the king. Then we save the princess from an evil guy trying to kidnap her. We cut her arm for no reason, actually. Then we find the king, we kill him. Then the evil guy saves the king in any case. And we go whatever they were going to kill them. First we kill the evil guy, so that's not as relevant in the story then. And then the king. I think I can give an extra role to the evil guy. Maybe he's the ex-fiancé of the princess. At least we can give him some context. And then we kill the king. Using the prophecy or whatever. Still finding loopholes in the prophecy, to be technical. So it's all about loopholes, or more like taking things literally. Taking things literally. That's what you do most of the game. Or second meaning of words. Is there a term for second meanings of words? Let's see. Polysemy. Or homonym. Now let's see. Polysemy. Coexisting. Ah, that's cool. Coexistence of many possible meanings for a word or phrase. What about the homonym? Words having same spelling or pronunciation but different meanings. What's the difference between the two? I think polysemy works best. Because, yeah, it comes from poly, multiple, and semi. Like semantic. Sema. Polysemy. That's kinda a complex word to use in a game title. Not complex, more like a little foreign, a little weird. So, but I will still put it here. Maybe we can find a way to use it. Huh. Otherwise we have no, I don't think there's nothing more. Maybe there is amphibology, which is a phrase or sentence that is grammatically ambiguous. I don't think that's what we are going to, though. I think polysemy is the perfect one. Okay, what else do we have? We have this word, which is important for because it gives the protagonist the powers of literally. What do you do in the game? In the game, you findable meanings to find loopholes. So, first one, rule breaker, but that's definitely not what I want. Otherwise, I really like the polysemy. Maybe we can take from the semantics. Polysemantics still works in a way. Yeah, you can use polysemantics. It's kind of the extended way of this one. I suppose this one is right, though. So, the semantic is important. I would say semantic is a key word for the title. What would be cool if we would make a word with polysemy, like a title which is ambiguous, right? Oh wait, we can also have the wordplay on sword words. Polysemantic words. Polysemantics words. Or more like polysemy's word. No, that's still weird. Polysemy's word. No. Maybe something about words, like as wordplay, a wordplay on swords as wordplay, right? Oh, hello, Jetacon. How it's going? We are brainstorming the title for our game. After 20 hours are left. This is the title screen. We just need the text here that says, oh, this is the game. We are working on it, though. Also, I made a peculiar menu. Like, you can do launch new game, or you can do launch new window, which launches an empty window. If someone fancies that. Looks cool, thanks. I still need to do all the mapping, but at least I have default assets for testing. And I found a good tile set for it. 12 pixels for tile, but it looks good. The one above. Huh. Other words? So, again, we have the protagonist that can do anything if he spells it. Whatever he spells. So, it's more than polysemantic, it's the rule of words. Rule / power of words. I'm gonna read out. I'm excited to see a final game. Okay, thanks a lot for coming by then. Have a good adventure. In the meantime, I will continue brainstorming about the game title. Unfortunately, polysemy works so well, but it's not really a word you would see in a title. Again, I could do a wordplay on it. Other words we can mix with the others are hero, we are still in a fantasy setting. A king is the antagonist. What else? The sword again. The random prophecy coming out of nowhere. What else? The binding of words. The words are binding in a way, but you can break out of the bounds of words. Out of the band of words with careful sidestepping. This is hard name to find. Polysemantic bounds. That's a little too much though. I feel like it should be unique but still distinctive. Or more like, not distinctive, a little more clearer. Maybe polysemantic is weird for a game title. Unless I link it to something cool. Would be cool to play around the words, but no. Here, sword of mouth. Man of this world. Man of this world, maybe. A man of this sword. I like this one. A man of his sword. This is good. I think this is the best one so far, but I want to see if we can find something better. The word hurts more than the sword. No, well, I like this one so far. A man of his sword. I will go without N. Man of his sword. Without having a at the start, so it pops up in the top of my dashboard. Not that it matters, but I think I already have a game or two that starts with A. A game you can't lose, and only one. Still 3 games with A. Not important, but man of his word. Man of his sword. Though it doesn't highlight the aspect of polysemantics, I still like the joke, the wordplay. But would be cool if I showed something about breaking out the bound of words using polysemantics. Let's see if there are synonyms. Ambiguous. Ambiguous is work. An explicit no. Ambiguous wording. Ambiguous wording. Wait, this should stay later. Ambiguous wording. I like this one. I like this one. Ambiguous wording. Okay, this is the best so far. By a lot. Huh. Then maybe we found it. We can even do it on Photoshop. Just a little. Or completely, yeah. On 1280. On 7020. We may want a screenshot just to have a reference. Where to put it. And the music can return. Okay. Pixel more, pixel less. And kiwi soda, perfect. A better color, please. Okay. White, I think, works perfectly. Ambiguous wording. We don't need it bolded, right? It's bold. I'm pretty sure it's bolded. Yeah, this is ugly. Bold. Okay, better. I think we can settle with something like this. We need some effects at least, though. Also, we still need a way to launch the sentence. Maybe we can do it in one line. Would be better in two lines. Even like padded like this. And even closer. Something like this. Yeah, this can work. I hope it doesn't feel like a H game where, oh, that's ambiguous. Oh no, senpai, what are you doing? Pervert. No, wait, I can explain. That's ambiguous. No, that's just wording. Ambiguous wording. I think it's fine. I'd really to make a go button in the middle instead of putting in the corner. Or maybe I can put it here. I don't know where to put it actually. Should be the sword because it should be iconic. Or I would say it's in the name. Okay, we found the title. Now we don't need a stroke, we need a shadow though. Drop shadow. I don't know where to drop it, but drop. I may want a more visible background. Okay, a middle ground, please. Okay. I would say I always like the shadow in the bottom right. Okay. Maybe I should keep the sides like this. And keep it very close. I think this is enough, right? Maybe we should have it a little more visible, since the background will be all black like this. Or we can even change color. Let's see. Some gray. Yeah, a good gray. Look at this. I think this works for a game jam, right? Come on. I just slightly more black. Like this. I can even put a sword somewhere, but I don't know where. Okay, we have it. Now. First the PDF, and now the PNG. And now we put a title screen. I wonder if we should like do a small animation. For now I don't care about the slow animation. I will put it whatsoever. And here, there should be a small animation on that, but... For now we will keep it like this, okay? I don't care about the animation. If I have time I will do an animation, but for now we don't. So, this should be enough. This should suffice. I want, though, maybe this... I found this wording later. Maybe we can do a polysemantics wording, but that's still a little weird. Other synonyms, I think, though, ambiguous is the same, right? Yeah, I don't see there as much. Polysemous wording kinda sounds weird. Ambiguous wording, though, I think fits better. We will keep it like this. Okay, we got the title. Now we should just program other stuff. Let's see. Where did I... Here. Sure, let's bring it out, why not? So we did the title screen. Now, read, take. Let's program read and take. I have the commands here. Read is here. Take is inside. Should be simple though, since we did all the stuff. Let's see. Read should be the same as speak, actually. Talk. Read, we link to talk. So we just elaborate it here. If it's evil... Wait. Talk? Okay, I think we can keep it on talk, sure. We should link them by map. Oh well. So this is the map number 6. Though that's wrong, because this is like talk reaction. I think it's better to have like a talk reaction, to have it more in order, more ordered. So instead I have this and take everything and move it here. And we call it here with a function. Talk reaction, but not really, because first we need to check if it's talk or not. So if the word is instead read, because it works the same when you, whether you read or talk, you move to the person and you have a dialogue. So if the word 0, the action is read, you do something else instead, which we will call a read reaction. And again, we should order it by map. word is sign. If we read the sign, should be sign text. If we read the hooded man, he wears something below the head, below the hood. Okay, just as foreshadowing. Okay. And if we want to read the door, there is no text on the door. Or I can even do the same thing. If talked on, nothing happens, but the talk reaction at the end, if we didn't talk to anything, you have a sentence like this. So we can do a similar thing. There is nothing written on there. Okay. So we have the read. Let's try it, why not? Why the guy is flashing? Ah, because it shouldn't have the stepping animation. So, read the sign. Perfect. Read the doorway. Read to sign. Do read in, read through, read with, read to, read on. They kinda mean something, but we can do this. We can say that read has a meaning on, let's see, with. We'll have the answer and on. If we say read on door, would be rude because you are supposed to go on the door, right? Read on. If you read with old man, what you say? And there is another option, right? Read to. Same thing. Okay, in this case we have a reaction for read on, read with, read to. Just to have things complete. What do they do? First, where is it? If the sentence is incorrect, it calls this. And if we put the option here, what, we should just have an extra check here, like if word is read. If the word is read, we say read what? You don't have anything to read with. To read them. Read with, read to. And here we should actually put the term in the middle. I don't think it's fine, because I don't think it's important. If you say read with princess, you don't have anything to read them. And read to princess, you don't have anything to read them. That's perfect. And can work as a red herring, maybe. Everything is a red herring in this game. No item to do that action with. As a fallback in case it happens elsewhere. Okay, we did the read. That's simple. Now, take. Take is a little different because you get an item permanently. I hope we don't use it more than we should. We only use it here to take the sword. Is the sword present? Take the. We can use also take on, like bullying. For now, sword is here. Nice. Only if we took it. Take on. I would say we just say rude. Okay. How does it work? I would say a take is just a move item without placing it back. So, move, attack, give. Take. And common event, new. Take. So it's literally a move. Let's see. You go to that object. Then get item and you move the item to yourself. That's it. And now based on the object, something happens. In the case of the sword, sword is sword. If it's sword, you activate the switch and say sword taken. Ta-na-na-na. I will do it later in a way. For now, it just needs to work. Take the sword. Ha! Your face is not defined. ID from target 209. If game switch is... Oh! The dot. The comma instead of the dot. Ah, that's awful. Take the Take the fairy. Aha! Gotcha! Now what? Yeah, we should put a condition that stops us from doing that. Take the sword. Now what? Set true, because... Yeah, I copied pasted. Wait, what's wrong? Set true? I need to check in case the value is 0, right? I thought I already did that. Did I? No. No? Yeah, if it's 0, stuff. I would say it here. Weird though that the sword doesn't... because should be the opposite condition. If the switch is not active, then the sword is still there. If we took the sword, we activate the switch, and we remember that the sword is not there anymore. Take. Take on fairy. That would be rude. Take the sword. Okay, and now if you do take the sword... Nice. Also, we should check if we use attack fairy with sword, which should work. Yes, okay. This shouldn't work before because we don't have the sword. So let's see. I think we can... Oh yeah, we need to... I want to add an extra feature which player definitely will try. We can use it here. The thing I want to do is attack door with fairy, or the mysterious guy here. Here we just attack the door. We are supposed to go take the other guy and attack the door with that. Huh. This is like a mix between attack and move. So we should maybe delegate this in different ways. It's getting a little complicated though. I think we can be a little more... No. I don't know. For now, let's try to copy... No, wait, where do you have attack here? We can just have take. We can just merge it with take. If the term is take in the 0 slot and you take this word, this is that. Okay, so we can call this one without ambiguity. Now, the take has go, and you move the item inside of you. Then you go to the other direction, so let's see. Attack. You move directly there. But in the case of... if you attack something that you don't have, we already know what you have. Does have object. We should have an extra condition if how do I check? Attack with or use on We can't, right? No, not really, because yeah, use word on that or attack with sword. We have two opposite ways to say, to check if someone has an object. So how do we do it? Let's see. For example, if we say, let's have the game open. Attack door with sign. Let's arrange it up a little. Okay. Attack door with sign. We need to check if we own the door. But if you do, use... Actually, it's like this, right? We should remove use. Let's see. Attack door with sign, it means we need to take the sign, column number 2, to attack the item in column number 3. We should put parameters. Because this works well as for now, because this is for like attack door of sign. In this case, we check if the sign owns the door, if the column 2 owns the object on column 3. In this case, though, it's a little different. We need to check if we own something, because we use with, not RPG Maker with. Let's not confuse things. So, if we say attack something with something we should own, we need to check column 2. So, we check if the word is with in the column number 1. If it is, it means we need an object to do an action. An object of column 2 is to attack door with sign. See, yeah, we need a sign, column 2. That means we need to do the same stuff, actually. Just we need to check if the player owns it. The different thing is we don't need to check. Wait. This checks if the person has belongings, and this refers to the person that is using the action. Instead, we need to refer to the player. Let's see. Here, content, no. Talk, attack, belongings here. We should move this elsewhere though, because this gets defined every time. Let's just move it here. Can we deglobalize it and make it constant? Name here. I hope I don't use it anywhere else. I probably do, right? Maybe not. Let's hope for the best. Okay, so in the case we use with, that means we need to attack something with, we need to check if we have the item. First, just to be sure, we check if the item is something everyone has. The item in the column number 2. If that's not the case, we check if the player has belongings, you, just as a fallback. And last, we check if you have the specified item. And if it's none of those, return false. We need an extra one though, because if the specified item is the sword, item is sword, we don't need to specify its column 2, right? Just in case. If the word is sword, we need to check. Oh wait, because we don't always have the sword here. So, never mind. Let's just keep it anyway. No, I need to remove it. Okay. Let's just say here, just to have it full and avoid problems. So, if I say attack enemy with sword, I need to check if the player already got the sword. That means we need to have the condition that the game switch that stores if we took the sword is active. Should be 46? 45 maybe. $45. If that's the case, return true. If we don't have the sword, then never mind. We cannot use it. Let's see. How would it work? Attack someone with. We move to the target. Okay, that's already a step too far. We need first to get the object to attack. And before, what does it do? Ah, okay, defines the target. Use. Okay, because, okay, we need this one before. And here we check if that's as the object. Okay, this one needs to go when we calculate the target. Here. Even before, we need to first check if we attack with an item. So, in the case we say attack with, so word is with in the slot 1. It means we need to take the item. First, if the player has the object. Let's see what to do with this. So, if the player has the object, it skips the step. If it doesn't though, it needs to get it. It needs to gather it. So we do the take. We take the item, we go there, and we drop it even. Hopefully this one won't cause problems. The target should be 2. Because attack door with sign, and this is the column number 2. So just to be sure, target is 2. Okay, and we need to run this check before, because we need to drop the item after. So we go to the enemy. And here we have the check. If I borrow with an item, I drop it. I have the same condition before. Target is still 2. And this time I need to drop it. There is not a common event for dropping, so we might want to make it. Which is the same, because it's literally move. Get item, move to target, place object here. We may want even to transfer everything, because there's some logistic inside. Let's see if we can do this. Do we need all of this? Move reaction. Okay, we don't need a move reaction here though. It changes the target though. We can just move it before. Okay. I can just copy everything, right? And place it here. Hopefully it works. First, let's test if the drop item works still. Move sword, hamburger to Shefat or to king. Yes, it works. Give hamburger to Shefat. Okay, issues. Let's see. Checks if sentence is valid. 3 to 8. Apparently the sentence is not valid. What's wrong? Property of undefined. Let's see. Give Shefet to give hamburger to Shefet. Should be this. The word 0 is give and all of that. Valid combination doesn't read it though. Give. There's no give. Why? I thought I did it. Maybe I forgot to put it. Okay, that was a problem. So, what parameters does give take? Give 2. That's the only valid one. And the target is in column 1. Okay. This should make it work. Give hamburger to rat. Okay, now give rat to sword. What will happen? That's not a sword. Definitely not a sword. Ah, wait, does it? That's a switch problem, right? Sword? No, there's a break. Also, the chef hat is 4. Why the hat? We should check if we want to give something to someone, you just take it. Or you just say... I would say we need to check if we want to give something. Wait, where is the give? Where is the give? Ah, probably it's move. Wait, where is give? It's move. Move? Really? Oh yeah, no, okay. Never mind, it's another thing, right? It's... No, it's really give. Huh, weird that it's in move. That's wrong, I think. I suppose it should be in... Ah, no, move. It's fine. Move. I was confusing it with go. And we drop item, and if it is give, the enemy or the guy takes it. It's fine. What were we doing? Oh yeah. If the target is something that everyone owns, then we should skip it. What were the own items again? Simple list. Yeah, king has a chair. You have hair, everyone has limbs and head. That's it. We just do this. Let's see. You start moving. We can do before moving it. We should do this. We start moving, we go, we get the item. And before moving to target, we do the condition. Does have object. If it does, then we skip it. The object is owned, so we can't give it to something owned. Because slaves cannot have property themselves. Okay, no, that's not really the same thing. So we just skip to the drop item. We even skip the target. Also, we need another thing. We need to change the name. Because here it checks if the word is give. But we need to switch it now. To move. We just need to make some meddling here. Because if you want to give an object to someone, it stops midway if you don't really have a target. Actually, we should, instead of does have object, we need to check if there is a target. But the logic is the same though. First, let me finish here. First we check. First we change the value. Huh, wait, we cannot really change it this easily, huh? I did something here to change the value though, probably here. Okay, here. So, oh, good music. So, if the word is give or bring give, no, wait. Give, okay. If the word is give, we change it to move. In this way, we won't give the item to anyone. We need to change the condition here. Instead of does have object, we need to see if the object is targetable. So we check the we get the idea of the target, which instead of being target, we need to check more specifically. So give hamburger to king, or give hamburger to head. We cannot give the hamburger to a generic head, and it's fine, it works because here there is no target. If we say head, it doesn't work. The head is the target number 2. So we should just check that. Oh, let's hope it works. Because it never works first time. Give chefette to hamburger for now. Oh, there's a bug. Let's just say here no. Okay, let's see again. Give hamburger to chefette. No. Why? Ah, because it triggers the condition. Ah, maybe we need to fulfill the condition. If it's equal to 0. If it's equal to 0, it means there is no target. It was the opposite. So give hamburger to chefette. Okay. Now give chefette to my sword. Okay, it doesn't need to disappear. So we just need the drop item then. Wait, no, this is... no, we don't need to give it, we need to place it. Okay, never mind. No, it's move. Huh. Why then is it disappearing? Let's see. It should only disappear in that scenario, right? Give chefette to sword. Huh. It still triggers. Why? Word is neither give or in. Let's see. Give chefette to sword. It triggers, but shouldn't. Game variables value 6. Ah, the 2 is triggering it. No, wait, it's in. So it's still give. I didn't replace it. Why? Did I mess up? If the word is give, it replaces it on 0. On move. Oh, it doesn't though. Let me see again. Ah, I see. It doesn't trigger the no, so this condition doesn't run. That means the sword is a valid target? Where? No, it can't. We should test it, get event ID from target. We copy all of this. It should return 0 if we target the sword. Give chef hat to sword. A lot of this is debugging, I see. Four. Ah. There's a target? Let's see. Sword. Should return 4 only if the switch is not active. Ah, it's not active. Okay, in testing is not active. We may also want to check if we are in the specific map. Okay, so the bug luckily is only given from the fact we are beta testing. But just to be true, we need to check also if we are in a specific map. Game map ID. And game map ID is the 7. Okay, now even for testing we should be fine. We should be covered. Give chef hat to sword. Huh. Set position of undefined. Because we try to place the hat back. Hey, hey, hey. The target should still be 3 though. So we need to trigger it before telling the game to drop the item. Okay. It moves a step back, but honestly. Also we should have a text even. But your words couldn't reach your target. No, that's wrong because you have the sword. So but it doesn't need this item. Okay. So give. Or we can even do like it doesn't seem they want the item. Oh, it doesn't seem we can say the sword, the king, the thing. So we can have the word here. Wait. We can make it a little cooler. Extra effort, I know, but should be fast. Name for string. And we say game variables value 6. And we get the target we're giving it to, the 2. Doesn't seem... No respo... The value... what number was it? 12. The sword give no reaction, no sign to want to receive the item. This should be enough. Sing, huh? Of wanting. I need to make a spell check even. Okay, and we drop the item, easy. If we give the chef hat to hamburger, this should work. Ah, wine! I forgot I still have it here. Okay, let's just remove the and we should be fine. Now all of this for what? To use an item to attack something else. That's it. Attack a king with sword. We have the sword, so it should... That's not ambiguous! Ambiguous is your face. Ambiguous though? Let's see. Let's see if it runs in the attack branch or not. Attack king with sword. It ran here. So the problem is after. Probably in the attack reactions. Oh, I don't know. Maybe later. Weird, the trans... Maybe the take? No. Wait. No, it's fine. Wait, doesn't have object? Maybe we should put the condition even here. Because technically we don't have the sword. Since we are testing. Does have object? So. The sword is the target and the value is active. Or. Wait. Return true only if we have the sword with a switch active, or if we are not in the map. Or, what was it? Game map ID is not 6, was it? Seven. So close. Okay, now we should be able to attack with a sword. Unfortunately, in testing, I forgot to fix the things of... previous switches. Rat with sword. It seems to work. Where the tree... Ah, I muted the sound, right. Attack. Hamburger with chefette. No, wrong. We're not taking the chefette. So. First we need to take. Let's see. Attack hamburger with chefette. It's not triggering. It's like we have the chefette. That's wrong. Let's see. Attack hamburger with chefette. Does have object. True. That's wrong? Why do you think so? Ah, wait! Because we are not map 7, so it's always true. Never mind. So we need to put a condition with the sword. Let's see. Let's see. If the term is sword, we need to check if we have it. But also, this only works in the map number. Wait, how is the logic? If we have... first, this one needs always to be true, to return true. Because this only works if we are saying to use this word. So it needs to be active one of the other two. Either we are not map 7, or we took this word from the spot. Remove this, should be fine. I didn't expect adding a sword would add that many problems. Attack hamburger with chefette. Oh, seems to work. Now we should drop the head though. Move. Go to red. No, we didn't drop the item. Huh. We need to drop it. Ah, yeah, we programmed the drop item, but we forgot. Let's see. Attack reaction, and then we drop it. I hope the target for that is right. Let's see. Attack hamburger with chefette. Okay. Seems to work. Attack the king with wine. Perfect. We are drunking the king to death. Okay. Now. We programmed it. It was more painful than I thought, but we did it. Take. Ah, that was even another thing. Okay, now. Ah, no, wait, we did this. Attack X with Y. Right, and we programmed take even as well, right? Take. So we did all of what I planned for the stream of today. Well, not really, there is an extra thing, free roaming, but I think should be simple. Huh. I don't know. I will make copies of the map in case you need to lock in a certain scenario for the story. Let's see how to make the free roaming. For example, we want the city. Should be a little wider maybe, but let's see, a random placeholder for the city. The ground here. Good. That's the key, the castle here. The princess is in danger. Help me, Mario! All that stuff. Wait, does it seem like an Amogus? Wait. Okay, that's an Amogus. We got Amogus, good. I don't know why. So, there should be 2 versions for each map. So we may want an entire common event to set up mat words instead of calling this thing all the time. Here. Cut and set. And here we have everything. Map 3, map 4, blah blah blah. This is map 9. We can even have a comment, city 3. And we go, talk, take, attack, use. I don't know about use. We should remove it. Go, talk, take. We don't even want take actually. Take, go, talk. Go, talk, take. Move, why not? Though we don't want to move characters outside of the city, but we may need it for some puzzles. Also, it's fun to mess with it. So move. And sure, why not? Let's keep the use. Here we can keep those. Do we? We may want the default terms for the 2 actually. And words, let's see. Now we should target castle and forest. And here we have save point and women. So use the save point. Yeah, we might want to program the use the save point. It should be pretty easy, right? So what should be the save point? Also important, the save point should all the save points should have the same ID, but I think I will only have one or two. I think it makes it easier. Okay, ID 1. So we should make that the save point has save point as ID 1. So if we say go to save point, or maybe we can be confusing though, because we have use and you want to use the save point, huh? What do we do? Do we have wait? Yes. Save with save point. Interact. Interact, sure. It's a new verb, but we can just have it be... It's a new verb. I hope I don't need to program it all over again. It's like go, actually. It's literally go, but with a reaction. Huh. Also, we may want to interact before. Okay. Yeah, I suppose we need to program it. So. Interact. The common event is just go. Interact is just... wait, we can even do talk, it's the same. Go and talk are the same, actually. You go. And you have the... we can even go with read. I think we can just have another condition here. So interact with. Okay. So if the word is interact and the target is the save point, then if word is save point, then we save. Otherwise, it's just like talking. Even if I could add an extra reaction. For now, let's keep it like this. Open save screen. I hope the save works. So. I cannot press anything. There's nothing. Why? Oh yeah, because I forgot. Let's see here. No, wait. First, this one should go here. And then execute before. Where was it? Oh no, wait, this was before, never mind. It was right here. So open text select, I suppose here. Common event, setup map words. Here is right. Okay. Let's see. The text interact with save point. What now? With. Is sentence wide? I don't know. Because we created a new verb. Interact only accepts with. Does it accept anything else? Interact too, actually. interact off with 2 on the, with save point. What's now? Did I save? Yeah, maybe not now. Another try. Interact with save point. Okay. And opens the save menu. That's incredible. Perfect. Move save point to women, but there's no one. Okay. Now the go to. We want to wait. We should color those two actually, like we did with move and attack. So we should have a similar thing, like we have here. Not the best one, but it's the fastest way. Okay, is word area. Is word next map. Next map. And we do something like this. Pretty basic, but it works. Castle, forest, and we can have a city. For now, those are the maps. What do we do with this? We do the same thing we did here, where we set the color. If it's transitive, it has another color. And if... Wait. Ah, okay, it's another thing, okay. So, is area, is world next map. And if it's an area, we have a different color. Color, which color do we have? Let's see the best that fits. A purple, I think. No, we already have one here. Let's see, we can have we can see the colors here. I need to change the window box. When I can make one by default. It should be super easy to have a white outline. So what color do we want to change area? What colors do we have? Light purple, we already have something light, but light green. Huh. Could work, but maybe the gold. Orange. They should invent more colors. Might be a divergent opinion, but we need more colors. We don't have enough. I'm meaning like base colors. Like we have blue, red, green, purple, yellow, black, but orange, and we saw like half of them. Blue, light blue, literally the color one. Let's see now. It works right away. Would be interesting if I put a word before. No, I think it's fine. They should be at the end of the sentence though. I think should be more convenient. Let's see. Right here. Here. Go to castle. And there should be an event for the castle. And the forest. You don't need to go to the forest, right? If not for the final scene, so maybe, I need to think on what is the final area or whatever. For now, Castle Telep and the forest. We have 3 and 4. We put them at the end. Three and 4. Forest. The player might also try to move something to somewhere, but yeah, they can also. I should make that they don't appear in the first sentence, in the first column. So we can do this. Let's see. We should first have the augmentation of the coordinate after we define all of this. Okay, and first we do right here in the is area, we do a check first. If the loop is default, we don't draw it because we don't want to move the areas. Like, no, it doesn't even happen. Look. Ah, wait, no, never mind. It appears here. It shouldn't. If it's an area and the loop is default, it should be 3, right? Okay. Now it should be fine. Because we don't want to do like move the castle. It still works. Only 1 though. Weird. Why only 1? Castle. Did I spell it wrong? No. That's weird. Ah wait, that's the A loop, not the V loop. Wrong one. Yeah, because we have having a loop inside a loop can be confusing a little. So here we cannot move the castle anymore. And we cannot even attack the car. Okay, we can attack the save point with castle. That can create some problems. I don't know at this point. I should just keep it for the fancies, but we need to put something in place to avoid it. I think we can just pass it off with a simple dialogue saying that would be overkill. If it's an attack, they say it would be overkill. If it's move, it's something else. So we can check if they use a transitive verb. If it is, we need to make specific checks. I can even do it right here. Here in sentence valid, before returning, we should do another check. Because first it checks if the sentence is valid. We need to check also if the sentence has areas. We don't want like to attack a poor lady with an entire castle, right? Again, that would be overkill. So first, if the sentence is actually right, where do I determine? We need to stop after this because I'm getting a little confused here. So here, if the value is a number and it's not false, we might want to do this condition. If, wait, what did I do? Okay, value is this one we return. Later we return the value, but first we need to do a check with it. if value is more than or equal than 0 and value is not false, so if the value is more than 0 and not false, so it's not a string and it's not false, we do another thing. We check if the word is a freaking area. Let's see. Is word next map. And I forgot what it checks. Checks what? We need to input the word. Okay. Then we say the word number 2, which only the number 2 can be an area. So if the next area, if we specify an area in our sentence, we need to be worried that the player doesn't like attack a lady with a castle again, which you could, but would be overkill again. That's what we were gonna say. So now that we are sure that we are handling an area, an entire castle, we check word is. We check if the verb is attack. And if it's that, we make the game say overkill. Otherwise, we check also the move. Over move, let's say. And we need to check other scenarios here. But for now, for this case, we only need this. So when we return, if there is an error, it will say something here. Here. That would be overkill. And over move, right? I called it. It is when I try to move someone in another place. I don't need to move. We can even again have the variable that says what we are gonna move, which looks cool. The target is the 3. I don't need to move the 12. I don't need to move the 12 that far. Okay. Let's try to move the save point to the castle. Even if it would be cool if we move the save point to the castle, huh? If I have time, I won't. I will implement it. Save point to castle. Attack. Save point with castle. That would be overkill, good. We don't have a woman now, but... Okay, we got all the basics. We may need an extra thing, the teleport, to work. How would it... Wait, I forgot, how does the teleport work? We didn't program it, right? No, we didn't. So we should have a... go reactions in case of areas. So, we need to stop right now. After this, I'm getting a little tired. So, it's right here. Is word next map. We need to make a check. Or even better, we can just make word is castle. The word number 2. Same with forest. And we just teleport without extra effort in the right place. And the forest. Let's try it. Oh wait, it doesn't work because we need to call the go reactions at the end of here. And we should be golden. Golden. Got it. Gold. Ah, there is not. And we go to the castle. Easy! Easy, we can change maps. And just to be faster, we use double maps for story events and for free exploration. Because I don't know, free exploration might add something. Okay, we did it. Let's stop right now. I'm getting a little tired, but we still do something out of stream. Should be less tiring actually. Let's see. We could ride Queen of Pockets if we have enough raid power. Let's see. Okay, that's everything for today. Oof, we did a good job. Doesn't seem we did a lot of progress, to be honest. But I don't know. I feel like we did a good job today. Tomorrow we continue at the same at a different time, like on 15 or 3 p.m. on GEST hours or something like that. Because we need to finish before 7 p.m. GEST. Okay. That's everything for today. Thanks for coming by, and we'll see ya whenever happens.